Shnerdcast, back at it again, episode 55, back here with Cultcanon.
Hey.
The fucking voodoo master.
Hey, thank you. I like that.
Should I cut that out?
No, you're good. You're good. I like all the type of hints, secret jabs at my promo that I can get. It's good promotion. It's good marketing.
Yeah, we're kicking it back again. Still fairly early into 2021, this crazy ass year.
Dude, and Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to the fans, subscribers. You guys are all amazing. I hope you guys are being safe, for real, because New Year's is... I'll tell you, they're trying to test us. Like, the world is trying to test us. The universe is trying to test everybody, because it's like they delivered a whole bunch of negative news right away.
I gotta say, I mean, we live in the United States, so we're pretty privileged, but I gotta say, like, from how the world was looking since I've been a baby, I guess I have welcome to the world.
Welcome to Earth. Welcome to the human species.
Well, it's like a wake up call, you know what I mean? How like we've all been kind of sheltered from everything, but now that it's happening here on home base.
I know America's all like, why us? Americans are like, why us? Yeah. My thing is, dude, I'm just trying to take everything like as it comes this year. I'm not gonna go into like, I refuse to dive into my own negativity. So why would I do it for you? Like, I'm not gonna sit there like we have that friend. We have friends that are going through stuff, to put it vaguely. Like I'm sure on both sides, but there's one or two specifically.
For everybody but us.
Yeah, we know. Like, you know what I mean? We know who we're talking about. And one of those things is it's just I can't be affected by others' negativity anymore. My mental health is way too important. I'm sure you feel the same way. I'm sure you and your girlfriend as a whole, like a whole pair filled.
We're not in high school anymore, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, it's been a long time, but it's like we're not in our early 20s and stuff.
Yeah, like we're damn near 30, bro. I wanna leave something behind. I don't give a shit about none of this kid shit no more. I don't care about swinging my dick, pissing contests. I don't care about fucking. I care about making money, making a legacy, making a future. Like, and right now is super important to do that, and I have to be okay now to make that happen later. So why would I? You know what I mean? It's 2021. Like, on top of it, there's something else special that happened this year that I actually haven't brought up to anybody. I brought up to my, to Casey. So it's 2021. This year marks my 21 years of rapping, making music. 2021. I didn't think about it until just 2 days ago, yesterday. Until yesterday, I was like, it's been 21 years as of 2021. I started when I was 7.
That's crazy.
And I'm 28. I turned 29 this year.
You know what's funny is there's this one dude.
Nuts.
I'll shout him out. I don't know where he is or how he's doing now. I'm pretty sure he's probably doing okay, like in the filming industry. Massimo. I forget his last name. I probably shouldn't even say that. But Massimo, this dude, literally in 8th grade.
Oh, we know him? You know him?
We used to skate with him a long time
ago.
ago.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, shout out.
Made a CD when he was like 12. And had like the legit, like, you know what I mean, the CD case and cover, and on the cover it was him like sitting like this with like sunglasses, and there's his little rap album.
Hell yeah.
Hella funny. But this dude, for him. He used to skate with us. It was a Folsom crowd when we used to back then, when we used to skate with those dudes. And he got really good at filming. Like, he just started like getting into filming and more of like the techie part of, like, you know, the camera part of side of skating.
Yeah.
And he got really good, and he got to the point where he was doing music videos with like Snoop Dogg, and he was living in fucking LA and like doing all this stuff.
Good for
and, like,
him.
It was funny because when the Barracks had the website before they're on YouTube and shit, I remember my brother was showing me a video, and I was like, "Oh, that's Massimo! Like, that's that dude." And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "That's my homie." Like, and I was like, "That's crazy. He's filming these."
That's so dope. That's so, dude. Applause to him. All the blessings to him and his family. That's so dope.
If you could find him on YouTube or whatever, I think it's called like the Reddit series. You might be able to. Anybody who wants to.
That's dope. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, see if I remember him.
Yeah, it was Reddit was like this one of the filmers, like one of the big filmer dudes.
Yeah, he doesn't mean the website. Yeah.
But I think it was called like the Reddit series or something like that.
Nice.
But
that's crazy.
I remember one night, and this is like after like Kevin passed away, and this is like long after I stopped skateboarding after all this stuff.
Hey, rest in peace to Static Selecta.
Selecta KDK.
Yeah.
So was it Static Selecta?
I thought, or what was it?
It was Selecta KDK.
Selecta KDK. Yeah. You're right. He used to call himself a static selector because the old slang for DJ. He's the one who taught me that.
Oh wow.
I don't know if I've ever brought that up.
That's what's crazy.
He's also the first one to show me that a beer can freeze. He pulled the Heineken out and he's like, "You want to see a magic trick?" I was like, "What?" Or some shit like that. And he popped the beer and it froze. And I was like, "What the?" And he's like, "It's called a flash freeze." And he walked away. I was like, "The fuck, this fool's crazy smart.
I like how he walked away because he knew he couldn't drink the beer.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta wait for this other one to get cold. I'm gonna go crack into this Heineken Zero. No, I'm just kidding.
Back to that Massimo, dude. You put that after you're done. This is how weird this was, dude. I was really drunk and I didn't realize it till like the next couple days. I was at the club with my sister because we're like, we're going all the places, like kind of an honor, like, you know what I mean, like
fuck yeah.
talk, like bringing people, like
living
his homies,
keeping the memory alive, and his energy.
And we're at this club, I think it's called the Press Club in downtown, and I walked outside to just get some air, and I ran into him, and this dude was like these three fine ass bitches, like
some random dude.
It was Massimo and a homie, and he was
shit! What a great fucking loop around, dude. You're hella. That was a great, dude. I'm like, dude, fucking A, go on.
But I ran into him, and I don't know how he started talking, but he was like, Ben? And I was like, what the fuck? Who is this guy? And he was like, it's me, Massimo. I was like, oh shit. We like started talking for a little bit, and he was like, how you doing, man? And he hella pointed to me, to the girls. He's like, this dude's a fucking legend, bro. And I was like,
you're like, hey.
Hella drunk, like, haha. But like I wasn't thinking about that. Like,
it was close, cool. Yeah,
I was like, it was a close family and passed away. I was trying to be there for my sister. Me and my sister have a close relationship, so you know what I mean. I was trying to be there for her. So I was like, at that point in time, I was just like, oh, it's cool to see you. I don't care. Like, I don't care about you, but like, something's going on with me
my
personally.
mind is in another place.
Exactly. So I was like, hit me up, blah blah blah, and never heard from him since. But I just remember that was like one of the craziest moments because I didn't like hit me until like a long time later. I was like, oh shit, like
this fool's balling.
Yeah, but like also he was trying to kick it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And I still might be. Hit him up.
Blew him off. And
hit him up. Just hit him up. Be like, dude, you're dope, dude. I had so I had a question. So maybe this is a good thing to do, and maybe you can just cut this out, and we can just keep it short. So you did an interview. Is Keith?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was trying to make editing easy for you, but so you did one with Keith, and that I heard that went well, dude.
The K&B podcast, we're doing sports.
K&B?
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard the name. That's dope.
It's something we came up with a long time ago. And we were actually supposed to do this like a year ago, but like Keith had some personal stuff to come up. But we're gonna try to do
podcast. You guys already make a channel and everything?
It's gonna be on the Shnerdcast channel for now, just see how that goes, and if it gets popular enough traction, I'll make a separate one. Yeah. We're gonna start kind of trying to do like top 10 like plays of the week. Like
that's cool.
Like that.
That was a lot of stuff for my podcast that says it right there. You can see it. A lot of top 10 lists. That was my thing. Yeah, because I noticed people like it, but I had once I made that list, I had these other ideas that I'm kind of like now shifting. So I'm super stoked. When you guys both text me about it, and I was like, fucking finally a change up where I can see growth from. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, who cares? Next subject, like,
So,
before we fucking rant on anymore, maybe we should go to the subject.
What you been up to, man? I know that's one of my things. I like to start the podcast.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What you been up to? Like, what's been going on?
Dude, I feel hella blessed for the little that I have right now, and like things keep happening where I'm like, damn, dude, like you heard my new track earlier, something that anybody of you guys have heard, which is totally good. It's called Voodoo. I've released a teaser of it that was like 10 seconds long, and it was a bad quality one. I did on purpose. It was just to see what everybody was feeling.
It's a good one.
It's a really good one. It's a really good one. I got 2 features technically on that song that you guys are gonna love, but I just am really feeling 2021 right now. Like, I'm feeling life. Like, my mistakes aren't bugging me as much as they used to. Like, I make mistakes now, and I'm like, that's funny, I fucked up. Like, I didn't realize I fucked up, my bad. Like, it's not as serious to me anymore, and I'm like, I feel so lucky, and I know that, like, I really don't, like, nothing's really happening from the outside looking in. It's like, you're just not really, you just have a little, like, vibe on YouTube kind of thing, like a little crowd, but to me, this is like the world. Like, this is my world. Like, and I quit my job just to pursue this, and I've been doing that for a year.
And you've been
over
rising.
a year.
You've been rising, bro.
Yeah, and on top of it, I started this 2 years ago when I was like, remember, I was like, yo, I'm going to do this thing, and I'm going to focus on this. Remember, because we were all working together, and I was like,
I remember that's when you first started, long time ago.
We were filming together, and I sent you that message, and you were like, hey, do you want to kick it? And I told you, I was like, I'm going to take a break from that. I'm going to focus on my thing. and I fucking that was what I had said, and I know that was kind of weird for me because I was going through some shit at the same time, so it was me being depressed, but at the same time, I focused on that goal.
In our group, that's normal.
It's totally normal in the world, not just our group. Everybody does it. Everybody needs a moment for themselves. Then it's totally okay, from their job, from your wife, from your husband, from your family, from your mom, dad, all that shit, from your responsibilities. It's okay to take a step back.
It works
and go,
out because we all admit it. We were like, we just need a break. You know what I mean?
We've
all in our group
we've never been like. We never stepped on each other's toes to force like something. Maybe that's the problem. But at the same time, it always allowed us to come back and kick it. So I've been focusing on this for like 2 years. So what's going on with me is I'm, although don't get me wrong, I still deal with depression. I still get super down. You know how I am. I've been like that all my life. I close myself out sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Like I close myself out sometimes. It's okay. But like for me, 2021, I'm like, I can't wait to see this year. Like I'm like, there's so many things that I need to do and I want to do that I'm just excited to be too busy.
You know what I mean? It's very possible.
It's more possible now than it was, because back then when I was first starting, I just kept saying, I need a big break. I need a big break. I need something to happen. And now 2 years later, after putting in so much footwork that is really like, I'm still nowhere, but like thinking
almost 2K subs, bro.
Well,
like
I don't just mean there.
Right?
I just mean just all around, like just even music, merchandise. Like I'm really just not anywhere. Like you don't see a car in the parking lot or anything like that. Like it's just I'm vibing. Like I'm doing my thing. Like anyway, so all this time around, it loops around, and I'm like, that's funny, because all that time I said I just need that big break, and I look back now and I go, you wouldn't even known what the fuck to do with it. What are you talking about? Like somebody would offered you some money, you'd have blown through it. Now you dealt with all this fucking dumb shit and all this smart stuff, and met all these people that are just incredible, other musicians, other fans, and then you got lucky enough to get like a little bit of some people on YouTube.
You're starting to get integrated into the community, bro.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like.
You know what it is? Not the community, but more communities, plural. Like that's what it feels like to me, and that excites me, because I'm like, I don't give a shit about anything else. Like I'm meeting so many people that it's allowing me just to do this, and like I'm not quite there yet to where I still have to like hustle on the side, other projects and whatnot. But like all of this, the podcast, the merchandise, YouTube, reactions, reviews, anything like that, music videos, music on Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Amazon, Tidal, all that shit, right? All these different outlets are coming out, and I just am so excited, and I can't wait to see what people around me do.
Yeah.
You know, like, to be honest, because I'm like, it's the perfect time to just say fuck everything else and just do it. And now here I am, and I'm like, I haven't done really shit, and like I feel hella good about it. Like I feel hella good that I'm just making music, filming videos, and like trying to pay for this little shithole of a place. Like, dude, I don't care. Like I don't care about anything else but what I'm creating. Like, and that feels really good.
And that's good, man, because fucking I've been trying to get more into skating and like more into that, like the aspect of like trying to get film and like footage to actually just make like a little part. And I'm not even trying to make like a serious part, just something just like
you should have done. Yeah.
And
funny enough, like we were talking about outside.
Yeah,
that's funny.
And it's funny too, because I went skating the past couple days too, and the first day I skated for like 2 hours, and that was like a big accomplishment for me, because I haven't skated
consistently like that.
Like I haven't skated more than an hour for like 4 years, 5 years. Like it's pretty much as long as I've been.
Oh, you do short trips.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
But
that makes sense.
I run out of steam hella fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so do I. Don't blame you.
But I was able to actually skate for like a long amount of time. I was like, oh
fucking
shit,
hey, dude.
And
I bet your body felt hella good the next day, like tight and like sore.
No, I was actually good, nice. And I was like, you know what? I feel like going skating again. I went to the skate park, and then that's when I started to feel it.
Yeah,
I was like,
reperforming those actions.
Yeah,
well, or those movements.
I skated and the first day, and the next day I went to the skate park. But I was just like, oh fuck, dude! Like my body could not keep up with all that stuff. It felt good the next day, but when I tried to skate, it wasn't working out.
Yeah. Dude, that's tough. But I'm glad you're skating. I'm glad you're trying new things. You're already acting different in this new year. You're already being different. You're already going through new different things. You're taking new responsibilities and addressing new things you want to do, don't want to do, who you want to be, who you don't want to be. You're getting so far and it's just January, so don't
what
sit there and dive
too,
on dumb shit, dude.
What happened too, and it was a couple weeks ago. I was just sitting there for like 3 days, and I did nothing for like 3 days, dude. And I was like, what the fuck did I just do?
Were you
like,
just depressed, or?
I just watched TV. I just binged like a bunch of TV shows, but I was like, I didn't go skate. I didn't exercise. I didn't do anything, and I was like, "What am I doing?" Like, it just kind of felt like a waste.
Yeah.
And then when I was at the skate park too, it made me feel a lot better because there was somebody, like a dad there with his kid, and they were older, but dad had a little, like his legs were tiny.
Yeah.
So I don't know what condition he had or whatever, but I was like, shit, like. This dude probably wishes he could do this stuff every day if he had the chance, and I'm over here. Like last week, I spent all day doing nothing.
Yeah.
So I was like,
you were like, I don't want to take things for granted.
Exactly. So I was like, and then it's funny too because I told my girlfriend, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go skate. She's like, you just did that for like heck long the other day, and she's like, you're gonna skate again? And I was like, yeah. And she started laughing, and I was like, but you know, like I'm probably because I'm gonna come here and come record with you, and then I'm gonna spend like after that I'm gonna go hang out with her. So I'm like, in reality, not gonna be able to do this for at least like another 4 or 5 days. Yeah. So I'm trying to take advantage
of your U time.
Exactly.
It's called U time.
Yeah,
it's called U time.
And
it's okay. Everybody
it felt good though because I skated the day before, and then the next day I uploaded all those clips, and then
that's how you got the scrub.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, you got a scrub. That's all right. I wish I had one of them right now because that means I was doing it. Like I just haven't been able to.
But I uploaded all the clips. And then posted the stuff on Instagram, and then I was watching the game, and I was like, I could sit here and watch the game, or I could go skate.
Yeah.
Like I could record this game and go skate just for like an hour and a half. And
yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
What felt good though is like when I got there, some other people came, and then they all left, and I was the last person to leave. And it's kind of like it feels like
I got here before you, I left after you.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. I love that. I love that. That's why I like going to bed late. Waking up early because I know, that's funny. I remember when you guys logged off, and I see when you logged on. I seen your shit like I was still on. Like that's dope.
My bad, I got to take a piss out.
So do I, and yeah, so do I. Unfortunately, I can't tell if Gonzo needs to go out if he's over here farting or if that's you.
But this is something I just want to bring up like as a conversation. By the way, I want to bring this up. No game conversations probably for a while, probably for the next couple months because. No game.
Direction.
Well, not just that. No new games. Yeah. It's all next gen, and they're all remakes.
Yeah, and we've talked about them. We've basically beat that horse dead.
Yeah.
Like we don't need to go. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Unless like fucking Halo 5 comes out tomorrow, we're not or 6 or whatever.
Yeah, like we might report on a story. Yeah, but like not like in a clip. You know, I mean a whole video.
Until like gaming becomes.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Let's something like a hot topic.
You're like just for right now. You're not going to talk about it on Shnerdcast.
Yeah, just so like if anybody like wants to hear about gaming or anything, I just want people to know games aren't.
This has that jack in it, huh?
It got everything.
Oh, that's why it's harsh. I got you. I was like, it's harsh.
But yeah, if anybody's like coming, like just wanting to hear game stuff, I'm sorry. Like I noticed, like the earlier episodes, we talked a lot about games and all that stuff and reviewed all that stuff, but not much coming out. One thing I do want to talk about, one of the discussions, is because Cyberpunk 2077 came out, and why do these game companies keep on lying to us when it comes to gaming, though? Because this isn't the first time, and it's going back forever. And Will, I'm sorry, because I have to say this real quick. Will, I'm sorry, because we used to get in huge arguments about game companies lying for their game previews and.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember. Yeah.
I would be like, no, you're wrong. Fucking shut up, Will. No, you're right. I should have shut the fuck up because you were right. Game company's been doing this for a while, and Will, he called it like fucking in like 2009. So,
yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077 fucking lied hardcore to everybody. Other games that lied was other games that got released and on day one that were broken. Like, why do these game companies keep on doing this to us?
Skater man? XL.
Exactly.
When they re-released, what's that game that you've seen me play that I bought? The two of them. There's two of them. For number 1 and 2. and Will was the one that showed it to you. What it's about the dude who has like it's third person. The dude can turn into the monster. He's infected with the disease. And not infected. It's
Word.
We'll have a little correction on the screen because I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. It's the one where you can like destroy hella stuff and you transform your body into like axes. Climb up the walls. Yeah, you'll know. We'll look.
Infection, something like I don't know what you mean.
We'll look on my on the Xbox later, and he'll just put the thing up on screen. But it's like that game, or like Crysis when they got both that game and Crysis when they got remade put onto the console. The remastered version is worse than the actual version of the game because there's so many bugs on the new thing. Now then rewind Crysis. They released that game and it was way too good for even computers of supercomputer status to play.
Well, if you go a little bit of ahead too, probably 5-6 years later, we got No Man's Sky, and they were like saying you can do all this stuff.
And it was just a loop.
Yep. And
it was just one big
Bethesda,
loop, basically.
This is the big hit to Bethesda was Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Which is actually one of the first things we talk about on this.
Dude, that game I was so disappointed because I got because I'm not super like at the roots of Fallout. I started at 4. And that was the one that got me hooked, and I was like, whoa, this game is next level. And then fucking they made 76, and I seen what me and you talked about, and then I looked up everything, and I seen people play it, and I was like, I have no interest in this.
It was broken. People were getting, it was broken. People were getting kicked out of the lobbies. They just had bad connection. It was just literally one of those things where it was like it seems like they paid people for good reviews, and then when it came out, people were like, what the hell?
Fuck, yeah.
And people had to issue
or biased
refunds.
Reviews.
Yeah, like people had to issue refunds. Same with the
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it's like same with Cyberpunk, and like if you see these videos, bro, like it's so bad. This one dude named Crobat.
There's already reports of like broken factors of though we named some really good ones there, but it's like
76, all that stuff.
Yeah, we named a bunch there, and that was I don't think you probably had any of those really written down. We kind of just a couple.
The ones you said I didn't have written down.
Okay, so there's a bunch, and a lot of them are remastered ones that are like they were perfect as is. Look at Dead Rising. All right, that's it, right? Yeah, Dead Rising. Played, yeah, dude. I love number 3 and 4 in that game right there. I'm like, I might get addicted to this. Like, this is so fun. Me and Ben died earlier, and my favorite thought was I get to restart where I fucked up. Like I get to restart.
And
the
you're
thing.
Stronger.
Yes. Oh my God. I'll know to go for that mower next time. But
I'll show you all the nitpicks in that game. Dude, I could teach you how to fucking double quick in that game.
Yeah. I'd appreciate it.
I got really into that game for a second.
I'm glad they put it on gold.
Yeah.
So anybody doesn't know, it's on gold for free right now if you have gold pass. But dude, I don't know why they do that. I don't know. I think it's impatience because to give an example that I really relate to, Skater XL, and that game was.
Yeah, that was what.
That was
that's
broken. It was incomplete.
Yeah.
It was broken and incomplete, and that
was the problem with Cyberpunk
2077
it was made for PC and not console. So when it did came out, it's so broken, and I just hate these game companies getting away. Like they get lawsuits and all this shit, and they get in trouble. I wonder
how it is that we see all these broken footage, but we never. Oh, I just answered my own question. But I was going to say, but we never see these game reviewers on YouTube find any of the breaking stuff, but that has to do with the fact that they got a free pass of the game and they're trying to display the game in the best way for the company to maintain a relationship. But and then other people do actually, in fact, do that.
With 2077, yeah, they get paid to do that. Same with movies and all that stuff. They get paid to write fake reviews to get like.
But
extra. I mean,
yeah, but also there are people that in fact are being honest too. They are actually just playing the game honestly.
Those get drowned out though.
I know, but some of the reports of it being broken.
What's funny though was like this dude Crobat was talking about. He's one of like the best YouTubers out there, honestly, in my opinion. He makes some funny ass shit.
You love his content.
Yeah. I'll show you after this. I'm pretty sure I showed you it. He's one of those few people that have less than like 30 videos and almost 1 million subscribers.
Oh yeah.
But he just literally just makes you don't see his face. He doesn't talk at all. It's just him compiling bullshit of like from gaming.
Yeah.
From gaming people, and it's hilarious because it's really like that. Like, they do lie and bullshit and just throw all that stuff in your face to be like, wow, like, they really did were like, yeah, we could do this and we can do that. You know, this is exactly what we can do in the game. And then when you see the final product, it's like, nope.
Yeah, because remember they took out wall running on Cyberpunk.
Yeah, dude,
they took it out. They said it wasn't working with the rest of the mechanic, with the rest of the game's tone or something. I was like,
all gamers, new gamers, young gamers, older gamers that are new gamers, don't believe the hype.
Yeah, just wait till it drops.
Don't believe the hype. Don't be the day oneer.
You know, yo,
don't be a day oneer.
Yeah,
don't be that asshole waiting in the fucking line.
Because you know how many times we were that asshole waiting in the line for a video game, and like even digitally, like we would get how many pre-orders have we done? Probably. Hey, how many do you?
Dude,
me?
Tons, dude.
For me,
there's been like 10 games I remember going. Like,
me too. I can name for sure a couple right off the bat with Star Wars Battlefront, the remake, the first one. I was highly disappointed because I got the beta access. They said this is the game. There's still things to be fixed. It is the beta. There's still going to be things to change. And then they completely changed the controller schemes for the controlling mechanics. And it threw me off when the game came out. And I literally remember playing it like maybe 4 times after. And I was like, this is the biggest waste of money I've ever spent. Because I paid $60. And then Batman Arkham Knight. That was a game that I love. I love that game, but it was very broken on PC when it came out. People pre-ordered it.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I was really upset about the pre-order because the way the skins were at first. You had a lot of glitches. I lost a lot of game saves because of it. Just in the beginning. Now it's a lot better, but it's another thing. It's broken, and they just do it because I think they're money hungry.
They can get away with it, and they just update it. Like,
yeah, they're like, yeah, we'll fix it later.
Because how many, like, all these games now, like that, and Assassin's Creed was another one. I don't know which one it was, but it was one of the Assassin's Creed where, like, literally, it was just like the eyeballs in the mouth.
Oh, that was probably Unity. It was probably Unity, I think, maybe, or
Ubisoft.
No. The game's name I think was called Unity, right?
Oh yeah.
have it. I own Black Sail. I own the one about the Black Sails, or no, the one about pirate ships.
Yeah,
and then I own the one that comes after it.
I think it's exactly one of those ones. But,
it is for sure. I remember that.
So yeah, when they release these broken ass games, dude,
it's an insult to the consumer.
It is, and I'm just like, because all these games now they're great when you play it. Like, they're still kind of buggy and a little glitchy, but now they're amazing games.
Yeah. But, especially in this atmosphere of games we have coming out.
You gotta think, I'm probably speaking for you too. Like, a lot of these games that we're playing now that we're speaking of, we got for free from Game Pass.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
We
didn't personally pay 50, 60,
thank God,
70, 80 for like the pre-release, the
because and that
super release.
But that knowledge comes from the fact that we have spent that money on games and been like, fuck, why did we just buy this game? And you know that I have 100. There's many games in my thing that I'm like, I'll never play. They're garbage.
Which is why now that I'm thinking about it, which is why you're like, I'm all for digital.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, you got screwed over on that stuff. But yeah, like I totally forget you had to like get rid of and sell all your games, and you're just like, fuck. Like, now
I don't own them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's garbage.
But if I would have digitally owned them, it could just
been forever.
Yeah,
it was the same price. Exactly. It would have been forever. You just don't get the disc, and it's like, and the disc never lasts long.
The one thing I hate though is they'll full price you for that bull crap. You know what I mean?
If you buy a game, by the way,
I guess that's why, because you own it forever.
Well, my thing is, if you buy a game,
on
ever,
digital, on console,
or physical,
PC,
or physical, right?
Okay.
Or physical. If you buy it physical, you should get a discount off the digital.
True.
I just think that's how it should be. I think it's bullshit.
Be like a 90% discount.
There should be like maybe even if they want to be grimy and fucking hella
50.
Stingy, whatever, it can be lower. But I mean, like, it better not be it better not be 10 or 20%. Like, it better be like
that's fair.
Yeah, like it should be from, depending on the game. There we go. Depending on the game, depending on the popularity of the game, 35% to, like you said, depending on the game, 90%, or it's just garbage gaming, you know. And
I just hate when they try to sell an Xbox 360 game for $40.
Oh, yep. or the Xbox One games for $20, I'm like, you got me fucked up.
Like I could literally go to GameStop and buy this for $5, and you're trying to literally full price.
Yeah, you're trying to fuck me. Yeah, like I still have my Xbox dog. What the fuck?
I have some written down if you want me to say some, but any Game Pass gems right now that you're playing that you would recommend?
Yeah, there was
Game Pass EA.
Yeah, okay, let's say Game Pass Ultimate for mine. This is my recommendation because you get EA.
Either way, yeah,
you
still
get EA, right?
Even with the basic Game Pass.
You do?
Yeah,
with EA? Okay, cool. So
Ultimate is you can download onto...
And Gold. It's for Gold, too.
Oh.
Yeah, you get Ultimates for...
Well, I already have Gold. So.
I know, but now that you say that, I'm like, oh, that's what Ultimate is. It doesn't have to do with EA. It has to do with you get Game Pass with the EA thing, and
all
then you get Gold.
PC for free too, so
and then on mobile, I think you get mobile, too.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think you get mobile. I think. Don't hold me to it,
for
but
sure,
if I'm wrong, correct me.
If you want to download any Game Pass game on Xbox and the Microsoft Store, you get it for free on your PC.
That's cool. I don't know why I want to play it on PC, but this PC sucks.
Well, you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. If you have a gaming PC, fuck yeah.
Tell Dan that so he can play with us.
I know, right? Yeah. Gems, I would say there's a lot. There's a lot. You're right, because I've played. I would easily see.
Like, whoa, this is actually really big than it was like.
The first one, okay, so let me give you a first one, and then how about we bounce back and forth because it'll help me.
Okay.
First one for me is one you've seen me play multiple times. I highly recommend it. It's not a game done in new standards. It's a retro game. I recommend Streets of Rogue.
Streets of Rogue, okay.
That's the one that I was playing where I was robbing people and I was a cop and I was arresting them and it was like top down and then the killer robot was chasing me. That game is amazing.
And the gorilla.
Yeah, and I found the glitch where I could actually start back from where I left off.
Yeah,
that game, that game's damn near a 10 out of 10 for me. If you could save it and start over from your save, it'd be a 10. It'd be a 9. It'd be a 9. But if it's only that good on a retro scale. It's not like up there with Halo.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's my Game Pass gem for my first one. I'll think of a second one.
For I guess anybody who's younger, it'd be like a mobile game. You know,
what?
A mobile game.
Because it's younger. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, wow, yeah.
Like a mobile game. Like
that would be something you would play mobile. Yeah, you could play it mobile, but it's still fun as fuck because you get to do some fucked up shit.
Yeah, it's mobile-ish for the younger crowd, but it's not something you would want to play on mobile because of...
No, you'd want to play it on Xbox or whatever, if it's on PlayStation. What about you? What's the one you'd recommend for me?
So,
or that you'd say?
As you can see, I have a bunch written down.
Wait, go one, because I'm trying to think of a second one, because I already have a second one.
Skyrim.
I seen you playing that. I seen you were playing that the other day on your Xbox. You know how it updates the status.
Yeah.
Yeah, how is it?
It's fun. It's fucking. I've had so much fun playing this.
How many hours have you logged on? Do you think? I know you don't have much time. In
Not
your day.
much. Probably like 3 hours.
That's pretty good though. But for a Game Pass game.
I am. This is one of the games I played so much on my 360 that I couldn't play it anymore because it got scratched up for how long I played it.
Yeah. That's fucking beast.
Speaking of being digital,
I have not checked it yet. I haven't checked it. I haven't played it since someone showed it to me. I have one for you though to follow up for that one because how about we go back and forth? I'll try to think as we think. So another one that I think comes with the EA Pass part of the Game Pass subscription is Bleed 2. Bleed 2 is a side scroller, but it's a speed running game.
You've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah, I really want you to play that. I really want you to at least check it out once. It's very small to download. It's like 1 gig.
Speed 2. Have you ever played?
It's Bleed.
Remember,
Bleed. It's Bleed.
Is it like Speedrunners?
It's like Speedrunners, except the graphics are more close up on the character, and it is totally like side scrolling, but it's very fast.
Gotcha,
like you can beat the game at a mass speed, but when I played it on the hardest setting, I got to this thing where you're standing on a truck and missiles are coming at you, and on the hardest setting, it's a lot more missiles, much faster, and I was like, I underestimated this game's value. Like, holy shit, I got this game for free. Like, this is amazing, and I did beat it on the easiest or the normal setting. Not like trying to brag or anything. It's just that game was really like a hidden gem to me.
He's bragging. No shit.
I do have a big game dick. No, that game's a hidden gem to me. It's a game that you can play and you can kill 1 or 2 hours playing easily.
So this is one we both know we talked about before. Super Hot. The extra files or whatever.
Why didn't I think of that? Oh, that's one of my favorites.
It's so fun, dude.
And there's 3 of them, I think. Not on Game Pass.
I think there's the The one that released a while ago on.
Because I think in the description it says the third game on the one that's on Game Pass.
It's like one of the DLCs or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
Yeah,
You're probably right. You're probably right.
It's called Extra Files or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
so dope. It's it's so dope. I played the I don't think I beat it because it's a pretty long game. There's a lot of levels.
No, I didn't beat it.
But it's so fun.
It is.
Dude, I hate to say this because I don't, I'm trying to like go more of a positive route, but that game Buzzed is like, you can kill like 2-3 hours solid, dude, and you can play the same thing over and over and just be like, I want to kill these people different ways. Like that game to me,
I'm all guns in that game.
Good call. I wish I would have thought about.
I'm all guns in that game. I'm all like.
Are you? I like throwing things at people and then getting something that cuts.
So there's in that one, there's a thing you can get where you can get upgrades. So when you get it, you could you could throw a ninja star at somebody. And you can usually have it for like 5 turns, and when you throw it, it bounces off them and back to you.
Really?
So you throw it, you kill them, and it's like, and there's one level where I was like, for people who don't know, who don't play that game, it's literally in slow motion, but when you start moving, it's
I did that too. I love
when you start moving, it's like, but then you stop.
Okay, hold on, wait. What he's trying to explain is time only moves when you move.
Exactly.
So if you're when you just move slowly, time around you is moving massively slowly.
Yeah.
So you have so much time to plan such
and do
horrible things, and like, but at the same time, it's not that the game is.
They throw so much at you. You have to be so vigilant, and even if you are like,
Did you get to the levels where you started getting modifications?
Yeah, dude. That's what I was talking about. So it's like when you throw the ninja stars, some of them bounce back.
Oh, and they bounce back. Yeah, you know what my favorite ones were? When you ricocheted bottles off the ground and they exploded. Yo,
I can't mess with that one because I always throw it and I forget. So I'm like,
yeah, dude. I got really good at it. I would throw it and I would stop moving and I would look around the room and then find people running up on me and I'd move just slow enough for them to get to me and then I'd be like, Pat, and you'd hear this big explosion.
What about
it was fucked up, dude.
I love the little dart gun or like the harpoon gun.
Bro, right? Yeah, dude. Have you ever gotten darts?
Yeah.
Dude, this game is so good, bro. Yeah, dude. When you get them in the face and they drop their gun and you run up and grab their gun and you're like, dude, that game. Yo, any of you guys have mental health issues out there, don't play that game. No, I'm just kidding. No, but that game is not as violent as we're making it sound. It is violent. It's mainly stick figure versus stick figure.
Yeah,
because there are no humanization of the characters other than a head, 2 arms, and legs. That's it. It's like a blank body.
It's one of those things where
awesome
it's one of those things like, what, you know what I mean? For people who want to draw stuff, they use those little figures. It's pretty much that. You know how?
He's talking about animation stuff, the little, figures that you can move them. Yeah, exactly. So I have one to bounce off of you. What's one that you played? You played more than me.
State of Decay.
For me, this is one of my hidden gems for the EA Game Pass combo or whatever. It's Spiritfarer.
Oh, okay. That
game was really fun. That game was really fun.
It really is a good one.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. I thought it was gonna be shit, and I played it, and I was like, "This is shit." Yeah. And then I realized that an hour had passed, and I was like, "I fuck with this heavy," and I've kept it installed, even though I haven't played it because I got distracted with Terminator, which is not on Game Pass. That's a game that I actually spent like $10 on or whatever the sale was for. Yeah. And it's totally worth it. We can talk about it later. It's a dope game, but yeah, dude, Spiritfarer for me was dope. You got to build a ship. You got to run around. It was really awesome meeting new characters. It was really fun. Please, if you can. It was really fun meeting the characters. It was fun seeing them transform into what they really were, the type of spirit animals they were, and all the spiritual meanings of it. Really awesome.
So you're talking about that.
So yeah, dude, Spiritfarer, dude, hella dope game. I loved going to different islands. I loved catching the jellyfish and then when we
was pretty sick,
and then catching the lightning in the bottle, and then getting to decide how your ship looked was really cool to me, dude.
Was pretty dope how you could just
So to me, that game's a hidden gem, and for me at that time point, I just needed something that didn't require much attention. I just wanted to literally lay back, be comfortable, and play a game. And most games I play a lot, I'm at the edge of my seat and it hurts my back. So occasionally I get into that mood where I just want to sit back, stare at the screen, and tell my character to do something or blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But you do control your character completely with these analog sticks or whatever. But you control a lot more. Like you can fish off the back of your ship. There's all these beautiful elements. The catching the lightning in the bottle thing was really cool to me. Crafting in that game was really special. Cooking for your crewmates once you build a crew of spirits. I hope this inspires somebody to play that game because those independent
that game
makers,
was hella fun. Honestly,
yeah, you made it much further than I did, but it wasn't because I didn't stop because the game sucked. I just had simply got like 3 new games at the same time.
I only played it for like a couple hours though. So
I played it for a couple days, but only like not straight. I mean like
I didn't get 2
hours
at
a
far.
time.
I got a few spirits and I did all like what you said I did, but I didn't get like too far.
No, me and you got about the same thing. I weathered a couple storms. And that was it. Like,
so what was that other one you wanted to?
No. Go ahead and name your next one. I want to keep bouncing back because this is fun.
All right, so Grim Fandango. I don't know if you've seen that. You probably haven't seen.
Yeah. Is that a 360 game? Or
that's in like an old like early 2000s PC game.
Oh, so it is an older game.
Yeah,
it is. I've seen it. I haven't played it though.
It's one of those ones where they have the preset background, so the only thing that's like graphic wise are characters and like certain things, you know what I mean, like that you have to interact
Still
with.
Backgrounds and shit, yeah.
But that game was actually hella fun. It's
you had fun playing it?
I haven't beat it yet, but I'm playing it. It's kind of like going off like the Mexican lore, like it's loosely based off like the Mexican lore, like the De los Muertos.
Day of the Dead.
Yeah,
Day of the Dead.
And
with the skeleton faces and stuff.
And then,
that's that game.
Yeah.
With Ron Perlman.
No. You're thinking of West of Dead.
Oh, West of Dead. I'm sorry. Oh no. But me and you are still on the same page. We're still on the same. I know exactly what game you're talking about now. It is the older game. I was thinking right the first time. I was thinking of the Ron Perlman one once the skeleton thing came up.
But this game is actually pretty fun. I mean, if you like those older, if you like those older, like, you know what I mean, point and click PC games from like 2002, 2001.
Yeah,
this is something you definitely want to check out.
And how old is it? Like, do you know?
I think it was like.
Do you want here? What's the name of it?
Grim Fandango.
98.
98.
Yeah, 98. It was made by Adventure Game.
Pre 9/11.
No, it's an adventure game directed by Tim Schafer and developed and published by LucasArts.
Mm-hmm. There's 3 games that.
What a good recommendation.
There's 3 games that are on there that are kind of like the same as Day of the Tentacle, which is a super classic.
Yeah.
This one, Grim Fandango, and there's another one on there. You're like a motorcycle dude.
Oh yeah.
Yep. If you definitely like one of those old school point and click, you know. I just blew a fucking bubble.
What the fuck? You been drinking soap? No, your breath. You know what that is? You have beer carbonation, the beer in your mouth. That's crazy.
But yeah, definitely check out those games. So what you got?
I got one that's a little bit of a step up, but it was, again, I don't have a list in front of me, so like people forgive me, but I'm actually doing pretty good right now. I have to save myself. But I have one to balance off, but it's not on the scale of like the older school retro style. It's one that they added that I actually bought, but I'm super happy they added so more people can play it, and that's Doom Eternal.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You see, like when you go through that list, there's so many
fucking games.
Yeah, they're all gems, and there's literally something for everybody. Because when Game Pass first came out, honestly, it was
so bare and it was lame. And me used to complain about it all the time. We probably complained about it on this channel actually at one point in time.
We paid the bills and we kept through it, and so now they have a huge fucking library. And the fact that they paired with EA. And the fact EA was actually like starving enough or whatever they were doing, like to be like,
because they weren't getting enough subscriptions or something, whatever.
And they said screw PlayStation because PlayStation wants to do all these like exclusives and all stuff. And I mean, it's good now. So for EA Pass, it's fucking legit.
Hold on, because a lot of mine can come from EA's Pass. The ones that I can come up with off the top that I've played or recommend for hidden gems for this list. You said you're sure that EA's Pass comes with Game Pass? Like it's
not all of them, I don't think.
Or is it just an ultimate thing?
It's also Game Pass.
It comes with EA?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. That's all I need to know. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't telling an irrelevant list.
No.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't actually know.
Either way, you're not
put people onto some shit, so
either way, you're gonna be satisfied, I think.
So yeah, so Doom Eternal for me is kind of a complicated storyline, I play video games specifically for storylines, and when I want a multiplayer game, an online game, I seek them out. Like, I go seeking them out, like Rocket League or Call of Duty or Battlefront or,
or Rocket League,
Battlefield.
Bro.
Well, it's just because for me, it's easy, and I don't have to sit there and be like super intense with it, and like
it's easy.
Yeah,
dude, right.
No, I have horrible days. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying I can. What I'm saying is when I like if I need to like chill out for a second in the morning, I can just have a cup of coffee and play that game, and like because it requires no real thinking for me at least, because it's just like trajectory.
It is, but at
like,
the same time, it does take some skill. It's not.
It does, but I'm not very good at it.
I mean, it can be easy, but I'm
just not very good at it. Like that's why I look at it. I don't care if people think I'm good. If people think I'm horrible, but you see me play that one mode, which I'm a god at. That one fucking mode, the Heat Seeker mode. There's very rare times I'm defeated in that mode, but and when I am, it's usually them trying to attack me. But
so this is one I actually streamed a few times, and this is one I'm going to continue to stream on the Shnerdcast Twitch. Is Dragon Quest. Yeah, it's the one.
That's up there? Dragon Quest is up there.
Yeah.
Whoa, I've never played that game. I've wanted to.
Okay.
Because that's like RPG third person, right?
So what's cool is it's not amazing graphics. It was made for the Switch, if that tells you anything. But it's still good graphics.
I didn't know that was up there.
FPS, all that stuff. It's like 720p, so it's not going to be 4K, but it's really good. And what's dope is if you want to go old school, they have the top-down fucking sprites walking around. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Whole game, 3D, or if you want, 2D.
Wow.
Yeah. Whole exact game.
Wow.
I didn't even know that because...
what a unique feature. I've never heard of a game do that.
Me neither.
Ever.
Me neither. And I was like,
wow.
Whoa, dude, that's... Yeah.
That's Dragon Quest on. You're sure that's on?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
I'm gonna check that out. I've never seen it up, but that's because I always just go direct. Oh, I mean, well, I'm guilty of being an idiot. But anyways, go on.
No,
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna download it.
Yeah, it's for anybody who likes those games. I mean, it's literally just one of those kind of like your turn, my turn based. But it's fun. It's visually very pleasing to look at. Good story. They have voice actors. They have a unique voice actors. It's a big franchise, and the person who makes the art for that franchise is Akira Toriyama, same guy who makes Dragon Ball Z. So a lot of those dudes are gonna look like Dragon Ball Z characters or like Dragon Ball Z.
That's all right.
Yeah, but
it gives you nostalgia.
What's crazy is he was making that before Dragon Ball Z was
really
Dragon Ball Z.
Whoa!
So he was making Dragon Ball, probably even before that. So he was and then before that he was
what a creator. That's like the guy that has that the guy who made Mario who can't like talk at certain events because he always reveals brilliant ideas.
Dude, honestly, Akira Toriyama, it's crazy to think because
a
lot of kids now like who are like probably like who are like 20, 21, like under 23 to like 12 who are able to understand anime and you know what I mean,
the complexities
they don't know exactly how it was, especially when we were growing up and probably even before we were growing up. If you liked anime, you're a freaking weirdo.
Yeah,
you were like an outcast.
It wasn't something like looked at like now where people are like, oh, you like art. And back then it was like, oh, you watch anime all day, or like you don't like it, or you like anime. Oh, like
exactly, because I hated that. There was certain types of and like if you did not like if you liked anime, you were just like a fucking weirdo, and there was only certain animes that you could watch. And I just remember Dragon Ball Z was one of those animes where like you watch Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z for me growing up, I had no problem with it. It's just it was never. I said this last time we recorded, or the time with Keith, or when we talked about Dragon Ball, but I could never watch it because I never had that access to that channel, right?
Yeah.
But like anime to me, it never bugged me. It's just I had such specific taste with anime growing up until recently.
I think that's what I mean. Like I think that's why a lot of people like anime nowadays is because It's just a wide variety of it.
So much of it. So much has been made in our time since like we were kids that it's like you don't have just like a few dozen. Now you have like thousands. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you don't just have family ones. Now you have fucking crazy ones that are brutal, violent. Like, but anyways, we're going off topic of the thing.
Well, we can get back on topic in a little bit, but we were talking about this earlier. What were your thoughts? Okay, before I ask you this question, I'm going to say this real quick. I'm going to make a statement. I think HBO Max is raising the bar and now the standard for online streaming.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this HBO Max is above. And I want to hear your counter argument.
Because we brought it up earlier.
Yeah. We were talking. So I think it is setting the standard for streaming sites, especially since all these brand new movies that are about to come out on HBO Max.
Dude, so many of them.
And also, you have HBO Originals, HBO Max Originals.
Yeah.
So you get all the originals for HBO.
You get double time, yeah. 2 for 1.
Also,
almost 3 for 1.
You get some crazy-ass animations, like...
No, you do, because they do. They have that animation section on there, I think.
They have... Okay, so from anime, they have for, like...
Oh, that's where, whatchamacallit is.
Spawn?
They have Spawn. I know Spawn is on there, because I've
Spawn's
seen
on
it.
there, yeah.
But that's not an anime, that's a cartoon.
No. They have the
anime.
Spawn.
Oh, the anime. Yeah, I haven't seen that. What is it? Hulu or HBO that has One Punch Man?
It's probably Hulu.
It's probably Hulu.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I haven't
Hulu
seen much of that.
I think they both have actually.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of the animation on HBO. Then
so HBO Max, they have a lot. They have a lot of originals. They have a bunch of old schools. So the one thing I wanted to bring up,
Oh, don't they have all of DC stuff too? Doesn't HBO have all of the DC?
Yeah, they have a lot of the
DC stuff, right?
The cartoon anime.
Okay, then I can speak on that. I know what you mean.
They have even the old, so you could watch like cartoons. Like,
that's right. You can watch Batman: The Animated Adventures on fucking HBO Max. That's right.
And then you could also get old school cartoons. Old school cartoons from like Dexter.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about this. Dexter.
No, yeah, Dexter's
Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. To like the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, to Courage the Cowardly Dog, to
Fairly Odd Parents. I think. No, that's Cartoon Network. Yeah. It's Cartoon Network. No, they have so much. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's Codename Kids Next Door. They have
also just
and even today's cartoons to like whatever cartoons are on Cartoon Network now, and then Adult Swim. They're on Adult Swim. That's right. They have all those Adult Swim originals like Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I forgot about that.
Just random ass ones.
Full bench that I just showed one clip. I had a whole arsenal.
But also, they have this one that's Studio. I'm going to butcher this name. Studio, because it has a Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke.
Studio Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli, yeah.
I'm looking at this. I may be under enunciating, but it's an anime. But oh shit, it's that anime.
All of those, everything that he's ever created.
Oh, you're talking about like Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro. Yes, Totoro. I know exactly what you're talking about. Spirited Away. That was the first anime I ever watched in school.
You want to know what one of the first animes I've ever seen from that dude? Princess Mononoke.
Really?
You've seen that?
Yeah, because it's on. Is it Amazon Prime?
HBO Max.
It is on HBO Max? Oh, shit.
Everything from that guy is on HBO Max, dude.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He has his own section.
I only know, like, the obvious ones. He has his own
section on HBO Max.
That's crazy. That's like, that's next level, because I only knew about HBO killing it from the movie perspective, where it's like, now you don't have to go to theaters. Now you can watch these dope movies for like $20 or whatever.
For free, if you have the subscription.
Oh, you have the subscription, yeah. Or you could, no, yeah, you're right. I don't know much about it. My counter argument is that HBO Max is the shit. But my main thing is, for anybody out there that's like, fuck, I'm switching, keep in mind that I think Netflix is updating new shit every week.
Yeah.
Like every week for the whole year. So like those two right now, I think have the exact concept, especially HBO Max, of We are all stuck inside.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, can we? Fuck. Like, and they're killing it. Like, yeah, we've already talked about it 2 separate times. But Wonder Woman, fucking Justice League is coming out. Fucking all these Mortal Kombat, like all these amazing movies are dropping.
So let's keep those movies in mind, but let's keep that argument with the Netflix thing going real quick because we can totally get off topic with that. But I want to hear the counter argument with the Netflix.
I don't.
No, but like you were saying, they're going to drop a movie every.
No. Oh, you mean that? Okay, well,
or something like
from
that,
what I read was that they're going to drop a movie every week for the whole year, or at least movies every week for the whole year. That's how big their catalog is now. So all of 2021, for the majority of it, I imagine, from what I read, at least in that article, I believe it was CNET, but I could be getting that wrong. I can't quite remember if it was CNET or. Anyways. The way that the article broke down the releases, and dude, there's more movies coming out on Netflix than I think any other platform. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because they have Bollywood movies, they have the China movies,
they
type
have
of thing.
To all
American
countries, I guess.
Mexico, like so it's kind of like they're going to be releasing so much stuff that it's like I know a lot of it won't fit everybody. But, like, they have so much stuff coming out that it's like...
So, in reality, it's like Netflix, HBO Max may have won the battle, but Netflix won the war.
No. I think it's reverse.
Oh, I think
that the battle is to say, I'm going to stay relevant all year. And, okay, Netflix is always going to stay relevant all year, but the war is... Who has the better shit? And I think it's HBO Max.
Yeah.
Like, I think the war is won with HBO Max. That's why I was saying earlier that I wasn't like defending one over the other because
it's
like when I had when I had a trial of HBO Max, I was like lost in a loop of constant movies and shows. They have the Flight Attendant on there, which is supposedly a big hit.
It's a good show, dude.
I've been wanting to watch it.
Show.
I've been wanting to fucking watch it so bad.
It's a great show.
They have a whole bunch of movies when I logged in, and then you showed me that trailer earlier of all the shit they're releasing. I knew of about 4 of those, and I was like, holy fuck, HBO Max is taking the cinema.
So real quick though, so we can talk about those movies. HBO Max, Amazon Prime, Netflix, top 3.
It's hard to. I agree with your first 2. My problem is that I can't tell if Netflix and Hulu are at a tie right now with
True,
because of Hulu's TV choices. They have better TV, cartoon, all that shit.
Huge variety.
They have a big variety. They do. So does Netflix, but it's until the 2021 comes up, I can't pick a number 3 just yet. I have to see second quarter. Of Netflix's results, but I'll have to say I agree 100% with 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
definitely HBO Max though is the number 1 contender.
Yeah.
Naturally.
I'm gonna throw Netflix in the 3rd spot for top 3 of the streaming sites to go to if you're gonna have to pay for something. But yeah.
I have by the way, I can do this real quick. But just a quick top 3 of unpaid. No. Just a quick top 3 that I can do off my top of my head that are free, totally legal. Top 3 streaming sites where you can get free movies, free TV shows and stuff. So I'll go a top 3 real quick. So for me, a top 3 unpaid movie sites where you don't have to even pay for the subscription and they're totally legal. Number 1 is easily Tubi. You can get a whole bunch of independent movies, but there are occasionally gems on there. Number 2 is Pluto TV because you can watch things like the PJs, Becker, Star Trek.
It's actually pretty popular, like Pluto.
Pluto TV is the shit. Yeah. It comes pre-installed on most fucking TVs nowadays. And then number 3 is, as much as I hate to name this, Crackle. But, because I don't like Sony very much. Sony's been really dropping the ball with things lately. Which we can talk later about because like Morbius is coming out on HBO Max and all these things. So, and Venom, Let There Be Carnage is coming out, and those are 2 films I'm most looking forward to.
Have you seen the screenshots for Spider-Man?
Number 3.
The new one coming out. It's a Christmas setting and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not.
You heard about that?
I'm not. I always wait till the end. Like, I always wait till the end with them, and I just not. They've not impressed me with their Spider-Man series. I like it. Yes, I've rewatched it multiple times, but I don't just sit there and obsess over it the way I obsessed over Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Like, Spider-Man 2 to me was pretty good. Spider-Man 3 was trash with Tobey Maguire. Yeah. But then, like, Venom came out, and I was like, this movie has potential to be amazing. And I think Let There Be Carnage and Morbius is more exciting to me because I'm like, well, we already know that they're not going to show up in Spider-Man 3, like, probably for sure. They'll probably have Easter eggs, but not. Yeah. But Spider-Man 4 is what I would be like, just make this a success. I don't care what happens. Make number 4.
I'm hoping they do some kind of crossover with Morbius, Spider-Man,
and Venom and Blade. Because you can't have Morbius the vampire without Blade.
So
I have a cartoon I'll show you where that actually happens in the Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah.
I've showed it to you before.
You know what's hilarious is this is one of the episodes I did with Trinidad. He even brings that up.
Yeah.
It was like there was a episode with exactly what you said.
Yeah,
with
Spider-Man, Blade, and
maybe not Carnage.
No, Spider-Man, Blade,
Morbius,
and Morbius.
Yeah,
and then there was the vampire.
Where Spider-Man had to work with Morbius to beat.
Yeah, Morbius
or something like that.
No. Spider-Man had to work with Blade to beat Morbius, and Morbius ends up turning into an actual bat mutation because of Peter Parker's blood.
Which shout out to Trinidad, bro. I mean,
yeah, I remember, and that's from the cartoon, the Spider-Man from the '90s. That's from not the Amazing Spider-Man, but Spectacular Spider-Man.
Something
I think.
Like that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think it's Spectacular Spider-Man. But no, it's the one that comes in with swinging from the web like a spider can. Spider-Man. That was my favorite Spider-Man. Yeah. That was one from the 90s. I know every single episode of that Spider-Man.
Dude, trust me, there would be nights where we would just fucking shred all night, and then the fucking next day we'll be eating cereal and just watching. You put that on your fucking penny and fork.
That's
computer.
right, the YouTube, because I'd get the YouTube videos.
No, it wasn't even YouTube. You just download them.
No, I download them, but it was like I would get them from YouTube, kind of something like that. Maybe not actually.
I think it was before YouTube. I think you were downloading them off of like some kind of like LimeWire or some shit.
No, I don't think it was. I think it was maybe a Juarez site or something.
Gonzo.
Dude, how dare you fart on camera, Gonzo?
So yeah, we'll hopefully if we get more info with all that Marvel and fucking Sonyverse and all that stuff.
Yeah, because I really don't know what to speak on it yet because they're just like. Gonzo, look at him. He's looking at you. He thinks you did it. But one more hidden gem for my hit game list.
Oh, okay.
Hyperdot. You play as a little dot, and it puts you into about 100 different scenarios. Yeah. And the scenarios are really crazy.
I never played it, but
it's fun. It's fun. We'll check it out later, and it's really fun. I highly recommend it. It killed. I turned it on Twitch one day. And I played it for about 10 minutes, and then I was like, "Oh shit!" And like I said, 45 minutes passed, and I was like, "I just played a game where you move a dot around." But it was so fun. I was like, they really did good with this. They put you into 100 different scenarios where like time slows down, where you move slow, but where the opposing blocks move fast. Yeah. You get to like have a shield where like you can ricochet one shot. I don't think it's for everybody, but I think that's a hidden gem to me. Another one, just because I wanted to say that. I thought about it earlier.
For all kinds of gamers.
What'd you say?
All kinds of gamers.
It is, and it's also for the gamer that wants to lay back and just be like doo and like do their thing. It's not slow at all. I was getting into. I was yelling when I was.
Yeah, I downloaded it, but I never played it.
You should check it out. I have a habit, and I'm sure you do too, based on you just saying that. Based on you just saying what you just said, I have a habit of. And I'm sure you agree is what I meant. But I have a habit of just going through the new game list and just going download, and then I end up never playing them sometimes. So sometimes it happens, sometimes
they have Injustice too. You should download it so we can play. We could stream.
You don't want that. You don't want to catch these hands. You don't want to catch Superman's hands. You said Superman too. We're both playing Superman.
The fucking laser eyes.
Yeah,
okay. I'm glad you got that.
I'll be Batman, dude. I'll just jab a kryptonite dildo into you. I'm like,
and the Joker will come out and be like, ha.
Yeah, dude.
Or maybe I'll just bring out Hollow Clone.
He'll just credit card your butt with this. No, dude, I'll be dildoing you with a kryptonite dildo, and Joker will Joker will run out and fucking credit card your butt with a Joker card. That's how we go, dude.
But instead he'll insert it and then he'll just leave it there like a chip. And
and he'll just look at you and breathe.
What's my PIN number? 1-800-EXPLODE.
Yeah, you'll explode full of kryptonite, dude. You got fucked by God. You got fucked by a kryptonite god, man. That's those Supermen.
Well, I guess one of the closing statements I want to bring up into this podcast is WandaVision.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting. How do you like it, though? Tell me how you like it. You're not going to ruin anything for me because I'll still watch it.
It's really just not ruining anything, even for anybody who hasn't watched it. It's literally
different perspectives from different style TV shows through each episode. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that already before I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, they pretty much portrayed that. So
I want to watch it. I'm excited about it. I want to wait.
The first episode seems like it's from like the late 40s. Like
do you know that
to like 50s? Like eager, like the what's that Lassie show? You know, or Lassie?
Oh, House on the Prairie, Little House on the Prairie. Is that what you're talking about? Oh no, Lassie. You're talking about Lassie. Oh my bad. Yeah.
And then that's just like, you know what I mean, like that early 50s like TV, like hey ma, hey pa, you know what I mean? But and it's like I Love Lucy. There you go.
Yeah, I Love Lucy.
That's one of the
in black and white. Yeah.
And
Ricky. Yeah.
Lucy.
God damn it, Lucy! I'm gonna beat your ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, I'm the most Mexicano stereotype.
Ever.
Actually, I'm probably not even Mexicano. I'm Cuban.
And then the director's like,
they don't even know.
You're not
like,
Mexican enough.
Are you Mexican? Are you Cuban? Are you Mexican? I don't know.
Yeah, nobody knew. No, I think he was Cuban. I think he was Cuban.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, this conversation is defensive. So I like it more.
So the next episode after that portrays like the 60s like club.
There's only 2 though out so far, right?
Yeah. Okay, I think they released 2 of them because of the delays.
Yeah.
So because the next one doesn't come out till I think not this week, but the next week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think so. I don't know. Maybe.
Like I said, I want to watch it hella bad because she's like one of the most powerful mutants in the Marvelverse, and it's like I know it's not the same as the Marvel movie universe, but like at the same time, I want to watch it, but I want to binge watch it.
If you're expecting anything to like give you like little hints or like Marvel stuff, it's.
Okay, wait, hold on. I heard that movie was a giant Easter egg.
Movie or the show?
The show.
Okay,
the show. The show was a giant Easter egg. I heard
so
that there's Easter eggs that are like
canon
Easter eggs that are hard to catch.
They probably are. There's like I don't know if they're like hard to catch, and they might have like tried to make it seem like it was, but if you watch the show, you're like, like any person who knows, you know what I mean, what to look for, you definitely catch onto it. But I'm really curious to see. But what I want to see, like the whole thing, I'm bringing this whole show into this because we'll talk about it more when we both have seen it and we both have like. When there's more episodes out, and it's not just the first
more
2
perspective,
not speculation, but I'm really hoping that this links into the Multiverse of Madness
and Spider-Man.
There you go.
That's what I want. That's the same thing I want. That's the same thing I want. I want Multiverse of Madness linked with it. Doctor Strange, for anybody who doesn't know, Doctor Strange, and I want it to link into the Spider-Man 3. I want there to be things about Spider-Man being wanted in it. I want there to be glimpses of Eddie Brock. I want there to be as Venom. I want glimpses of Venom, like through even it. You know what? Also, where
is there a blunt in the little meat box?
Isn't there? Yeah.
Want to spark it?
Not anymore. Yeah, I want glimpses of things, and you know what I think we're gonna get? I think that because we're seeing DC and Marvel do it. I think it's a copied idea, and I think Marvel probably came up with it first, and DC decided it was a good idea. I think Marvel's going to put Tobey Maguire in it. Or we're going to see glimpses of the other universes.
They want to get the old...
but it'll just be like a 10-second clip. It'll just be like, he's not going to be a big deal. And then they did the same thing
what if they're in the what ifs?
Well, the what ifs...
Well,
I think are separate, but they did.
They could do anything on.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna show glimpses of the old Spider-Mans.
It would be pretty sick if they brought Tobey Maguire.
But for a second, it'll be a second. I don't think it'll be serious because you know what they did.
He's all banging fucking.
Well, because you know in the Flash movie there are 2 Batmans, Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton. The original
That's
Batman, Tim Burton's. That's why I said what I said. It's like they both. I think Marvel did it first, and then DC was like, "That's a brilliant idea." Oh, go ahead.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, but we should. Like I said, I think there's not much to say on the subject, man. Like I just don't. Marvel has so much stuff going on. DC has so much stuff going on. Disney has so much stuff going on with Star Wars, and I look at all of this stuff that's coming out, and I'm like, I can't tell if this is creative cinema or a rush to fill the gap of COVID. And like, I really look at all of this, and I'm like, this is like a way for all of us to be okay with what's going on, and I'm like, I'm okay with it. But a lot of the stuff. An example, Wonder Woman, it's rushed and it's just not as good as everybody's pretending it is.
To be fair, Wonder Woman was delayed like
8 times,
5 times.
Yeah.
Real quick, I showed you the trailer for everything that's coming out for HBO Max. What do you think? Like, because we saw Space Jam, we saw Godzilla, Matrix 4. Everything is coming out for HBO Max. I wish I would have brought this up earlier when we were talking about that, but a lot of stuff coming out. Anything just real quick out of those that you've seen, which one do you think you'd be most excited for?
Most excited about is Zack Snyder's Justice League and Mortal Kombat. Those are my 2.
Mortal Kombat's a good one. Yeah.
Those are my 2 that I'm like, shit. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I've heard some stories, and I'm not reading into them. I'm just like, I want to see it. And like Justice League, my hopes aren't so high for anymore. I was really excited about it on previous episodes. Now, I think we're gonna get a very dragged out Justice League, unfortunately, because it's 4 episodes, 1 hour long each one, and it's like, I thought I was excited about that until they started showing some stuff, and I was like, this is the same movie, dude. Like, you may have filmed new scenes, but I think this is gonna be the same thing. But I'm still. Those are the 2. Mortal Kombat, Justice League for me. So, Zack Snyder's Justice League, I mean.
Space Jam.
Space Jam with LeBron, yeah.
Yep, that's what I'm looking forward to. And Mortal Kombat, also one of the ones I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
So,
dude, it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year for, but the thing is, not for video games. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of games. We're getting like Evil Dead and like Halo, but it's like the next gen.
It's not till like the summer.
Yeah, and next gen is just not.
Yeah,
I'm not impressed with next gen.
Well, real quick, I got some WYR.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm excited about these. I love doing these. This is one of my favorite parts of your segments.
So, would you rather somebody's force feeding you? So, you ever heard of Prometheus, where the dude stole
the movie.
fire?
The movie. Oh, you mean the ancient story?
Yeah,
yes.
where the dude stole fire, and then. His punishment was a bird eats out his fucking
his
liver.
his liver,
something like that. Would you rather something like that where every day you wake up and you have to eat a big ass bowl of ramen, just force fed ramen all day?
Yeah.
Or a stack of ribs?
Human ribs?
Sure. No, just like the beefiest ribs.
I'd rather eat ribs every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because ramen I can't eat.
No?
Ramen noodles. The noodles, unless they're egg noodles.
Dude, I'd go with the ramen.
Would you rather have beefy ass ribs and have diarrhea?
Because at least with the ramen, I'd just be like, beefy ass diarrhea. Oh my gosh.
For real, bro.
But with the ramen, I'd be able to just like, empty stomach and just.
Yeah, that's true.
With the beef, it's just like.
Oh, I'm blowing. You're right, but I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with my story.
Okay. Would you rather be Master Chief or Doom Guy?
Doom Guy.
Doom Guy?
Yeah, because his life's more exciting. Master Chief is just like a glorified astronaut. Doom Guy's like
that kills aliens.
Yeah, all the time. Like, he brutally fucking massacres alien races. And Doom Guy is like a human savior.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of true.
What about you?
I guess I'd be Master Chief because I'm looking for that digital booty, bro.
Yeah, that fucking Cortana booty. Yeah, that Corgina. Yeah, I'm looking for that Corgina too, bro.
She must have had some good ass fucking
digital pussy, bro. Yeah, like that. She said, Master Chief, put a helmet on, and he was like, I have one on. He's like, check out this VR. And she was like, real.
She was like, I don't know if you could survive, Chief. And he's like, I think I can for you, Cortana. She's like, I don't think you can, Chief. You gotta survive for me, Chief. And he was like, Cortana.
And he said, he whipped out a big old dick. It's like
he is humanly.
It looks like this.
It's all red with a Nike symbol on it.
Just do it, dude. Just do it. That's what he told Cortana. He's like, just do it. Just put it all the way in.
Well, I only wrote 2 for this one, but would you rather go 200 miles? Would you rather travel 200 miles on land in a car or on sea in a boat?
And a car. That's hard because the new part of me wants to be like adventure, so a boat, because a boat is more risk. And I've been in a car and I know what to expect in a car. I'd say a boat because I want something new.
I'd like to be in a boat too, just to visualize myself like
traveling
as like somebody like a fucking like just running through the water and you just
hell yeah.
Like all you just see is the water just
yeah, hell yeah, dude.
You see something like what the hell is that? And just the water.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll say the boat too. I'll say that for that same reason. That's dope. That's the way to do it. Hell
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, end of this episode 55. Hope everybody's having a good freaking 2021 so far. January, so
hell
we're
yeah.
still early into it. Hope everybody's doing good.
Being safe, fucking staying out of all the shit, and on top of it, no matter your political beliefs or any of that shit, I think it's super important right now that we all just have each other's backs.
Exactly. If you like this, if you've been here, if you stayed through this so far, thank you so much. Love you so much. You guys are awesome.
Hell yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us everything you want. Tell us everything and anything you want.
Make sure you guys share this on your IG too. Like, make sure you guys. I know you got IG, Snapchat, Facebook, fucking TikTok. Do something funny to this. You know what I mean? Do something cool with it.
Make sure to check out the channel, the description. Check the description.
Hell yeah.
Cultcanon reactions going strong.
Hell yeah.
Check it out. IG. Remember. Description.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shnerdcast, verbal graffiti, Cultcanon. We're changing this world.
Hell yeah, bro. You guys have a good one. Good night, day, everything. All right. Shnerdcast out. Thank you so much, bro.
Love you, bro.
Nerd.
Out.